So what I'm building up here, this is the entranceway from my hallway into the living room where my computer desk is. There's this huge wall that's kind of just like a column 20 feet up in between, and I wanted to make it a little bit more planty. So we're gonna have some trailing plants going up, and then above here, we're gonna put some Hoyas. So first things first, we're gonna take this just random standard white pot that I have just so it blends in with the wall, and we're gonna put it inside this ring that I just hooked up onto the wall, the column, as I screwed it in. And then this is a philodendron heteroecium, a heartleaf philodendron that I had grown from a cutting, and I had just potted up maybe about, oh boy, 3 weeks ago or so, 4 weeks ago. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep it inside of its pot, but we're also going to put it inside this pot, just so it kind of blends in and it fits into that ring. And then what we're gonna do is we are going to take some hooks and we're going to start trailing it up, just like philodendron do in the wild. They like to climb up trees. This is going to be its tree here in Lodo. All right, so we're gonna start hooking this baby up. Philodendron, most of them, a good chunk of them, aside from certain species that would be considered crawlers, they climb up things. And so what we're doing here is we are letting this baby crawl like it's in the wild, because why not? You know what's funny is that in the off chance, the random off chance that I have somebody over to my apartment who has never been here before, and mind you, I don't let a whole lot of people into my apartment. I'm very much like a protector of energy, and the plants need good energy in here only, and I need to know what your energy is like before you're allowed in. In the off chance that somebody comes over who has never been here before and doesn't know about all my plants, it's kind of funny to see their reactions. Sometimes people are just a little bit like, whoa, this is so cool. And then other times they're like, oh, this is kind of weird. The people who think it's weird, they're never invited back. I think. Sometimes people will actually message me on social media who used to watch me on the news, and maybe they live in the area or something, or just passing through, and they'll ask if they can stop by to see my apartment and all the plants inside of it, and my answer is always no, absolutely not. People aren't allowed in here. I must say, the nice thing about having the plants like this one, this far back over here in this nook area where my computer desk is that it doesn't get a tremendous amount of sunlight, so it's not like you really have to water these plants as much. Some of you have asked me whether or not I have any pets, and the answer is no, I do not have any pets. But could you imagine, like, if all of a sudden I got like some kind of like crazy exotic pets, like a peacock or something, like having a giant peacock just fly down from this jungle? That'd be kind of crazy and probably a little dangerous. I was on a Teams call with some coworkers earlier. We had a meeting, and one of them said, I always love seeing your plants in the background. And then I told them that there actually is just a collection of fake plants, hundreds of fake plants that I've gathered over the years. Could you imagine? I mean, it's weird having a ton of plants like this to begin with, but I think it'd be even stranger if it was just a bunch of hundreds of fake plants. Yeah, that'd be weird. Done. And just like that, have some brand new foliage or some new use of old foliage around the area where I work and where people walk into, in through this little hallway here with this column. Again, putting up the philodendron heartleaf, philodendron heteroecium, but up there, put some Hoyas in some baskets. The 2 plastic ones I got from Target, 2 for $10. And then I just used a kind of a hook ring that I'll put in a bowl, and I just put in some Hoyas that I already had that'll just hang from up there, because prior to that, this was just blank. And so was this up there too. So just a little bit more do-it-yourself fun with plants. Thanks so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I look forward to the next video with you guys.